My wife became the head of her department 2 years ago. She's done an amazing job turning the department around from the previous management. I'm very proud of all the work she has done, and she is very good at her job. Over the last year, she has lost a lot of employees and has trouble keeping employees because of the pay scale. She has actively fought to get the pay of her employees increased. It's corporate ran and the employees are union, and she is not, so she is limited in how much she can do for them. She has gone as far as speaking to the union representative and going in front of the union board. She has also spoke to the president and the COO to voice her opinion, but progress has been slow. In turn, the union representative encouraged employees to walk out and call out on specific days to impact the productivity of the department. My wife does not play politics well, so all of that threw her for a loop. My wife came up as worker just like her employees, so her perspective at the end of the day is the work needs to get done. The representative used that perspective to paint her as the bad guy to her employees and tune some of them against my wife, resulting in more employees leaving. All this has left my wife's department extremely understaffed. I'm talking 2 people doing the job of what would normally be 8. My wife has now resorted to working alongside her 2 remaining employees, despite it being against policy, because again, she's not union like they are, and still covering all her managerial obligations. I'm proud of the fact that she has been able to keep up with the workload and still keep the department running efficiently, despite all the hurdles, but I also feel like her doing so justifies corporate dragging their feet. I've told her that if she keeps clearing all the hurdles, then they'll never give her the help she needs. Why put money into a department that seems to running fine without it? My bigger issue is that she's working 16 hours a day so she can split all 3 shifts and cover her management duties, but she gets no extra compensation for it because she is salary. She's also working 90 hours a week and she is physically, mentally, and emotionally wearing herself out. When she is home, she just shuts off. She barely talks or interacts with me or the kids. She hasn't been taking care of herself. I've seen a huge drop in her confidence. She's anxious and on edge, and she doesn't want to do anything when she's not working. I brought all this up to her and told her she needs to stop putting all these extra hours and let them see that the department can't run this way. She got upset with me and said she's had to go through the same thing with me for years, and I always argued with her about it, and now I know what she always had to go through, and I'm being a hypocrite. I'm also a manager, and every year I work 70 to 90 hours a week from April to the end of August. I've been doing it for 14 years now. Granted, it's been closer to 60 hours a week over the last 4 years. I'm also salary, but I knew about the increased hours when I signed up. So, AITAH here?